What's up, guys? I'm Landon. I'm one of your hosts. This is For the Record podcast, and I'm here with the other hosts.
What's up?
Hello.
Y'all gonna say your names, or
Oh, they know who we are. I'm Jacob. The
do
guy,
they?
the guy below me, that's Damien. And then the guy to my left, that's
We're
Landon.
missing one.
You can't see him because he's,
Yeah, what's up?
you can't see. On my screen, there's no black box there. I'm gonna have to put something there.
You will, right? Just put a
Just send me a picture of anything. Just something you want for it to be, just so that people know that you're there. You're gonna see what I mean when the podcast goes up.
So, one of our hosts isn't here. He'll be coming in later, and he'll randomly pop in. And you'll see Ryan when he pops in.
We're going to try to avoid the main topic until their arrival. But for now, we got some little topics that we can talk about. Who would want to go first?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I
I was expecting Jacob just to go. Not everyone, not everyone, not at once.
Not at once.
What?
Okay. So, life's been pretty good. My brother has just gotten out of surgery around 30 minutes ago.
I did not know that.
You did not know that.
What?
Yeah, he had surgery on his knee. I can't remember the reason, but he's been needing surgery for like a good couple months now. Dude, for some reason, he had the great idea of buzzing his entire head of hair. In my personal opinion, I don't like it. I liked it when he had full luscious locks.
You should go buzz, Jacob.
I'm not buzz. Dude, I like my locks. Dude, if I buzz, I'm gonna look like my father.
Your father has a buzzed head.
Yeah, he's bald.
I didn't. When I seen him, I didn't know.
When you saw him, he let his hair grow a tiny bit. Not enough to actually just have hair, but enough. He has facial hair, though. He has a good beard.
Yeah.
He's got like a little goatee going for him.
Goatee.
Another new thing, I have a nice full replica size Captain America shield that's made completely out of metal. I like
You
it.
put a lot of.
It's going right. Hang on. Let me turn on my lights so I can show you what it is. First only time turning on the camera, probably.
The camera.
The camera. I gotta turn on my LED
Didn't
lights.
they put like a ton of oil or something on it?
Yeah, they did. When I was like, why'd they put it? It's probably because of the cold weather, so it wouldn't crack in half.
Well, it's probably for a few reasons.
Yeah, when I asked my father was like, "Why is it covered in oil?" It was like, "Oh, so it doesn't crack during the cold weather because we got it during when it was like -10."
Negative.
-10. Hang on, the lights are coming on in 3.
Disconnected.
What?
Disconnected.
There it is. Disconnected.
Disconnected.
What? For a second, I thought you guys said I disconnected, and I was like, "Oh, wait, what? I disconnected?"
Disconnected.
Disconnected.
But
Disconnected. Reconnect.
what is that from?
I don't know. Sounds like something
I
from
don't
Portal.
remember.
Sounds like something from Portal. Like disconnected.
Sounds familiar. It's like, oh, and there's I don't know.
Okay, there we go. Hang on, let me go get the shield real quick. Ah.
A shield.
Oh, let me just tidy up the room a bit. Put that in
You
there.
know, tidy up there. You know,
Put that over there. Grab a few of these. Put these.
man just cleans his room on the podcast.
Cleans his entire room as he's trying to show off one item.
I can't show you guys from all the way over here. Okay, got the shield.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see the shield.
Okay, yeah, I'm turning on the camera. Well, I've shown it to you already.
Yeah, but I want to see like in real life, buddy.
We're gonna put
I
that out.
don't know.
Oh. Yeah, look. Hang on, let me turn up the headset so I can hear you guys. What do you guys think? Damien, what do you... Landon, Damien, what do you think?
I can make that in my basement.
Yeah, me too.
It is going right above my computer stand. When I
You
get the hooks, I need
throw
to get...
it like a frisbee and see if it comes back.
What did you just say?
I said you should throw it like a frisbee and see if it comes back like
Bro,
a boomerang.
this cost $110. I'm not throwing this.
Just test it out. We need to see, buddy.
I'm throwing it at the couch.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. You're gonna break something.
You just said test it.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think he might need to wear a helmet for
There,
this one.
threw it.
That was kind of bad, not gonna lie.
Shut up.
Put more force into it.
Use the force.
Oh, go for yourselves.
Use the force, young one.
Okay, there we go. Let me turn down
Nice ears.
Yeah, why do you compliment my ears every single time?
Well, I've never complimented them like.
Yeah, the first time...
When was the last? When did I compliment
I
them?
think the second podcast episode.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, that's basically everything new. Oh, yeah, my cat gave birth.
How many?
Imagine, like,
4.
I know 8.
Bro, I do not need any more cats.
Yeah, I think you need more cats, buddy. I think you do.
No. I'm tired of the cats. I'm tired of them. Sick of them. I want them gone.
How many do you have in all?
Right now, with the addition of the kittens, I have like 18.
Bro, you need
Yeah,
to get rid of them.
Yeah, we've been trying to get rid of them, but no animal shelter is accepting any animals right now.
Why?
No idea.
Just too many?
Yeah, they have too many.
Probably because you give them all to them and they have too many, buddy.
And it's like $15 to get rid of like one cat. Not 15, 50.
I mean, there's a solution for all your problems here, buddy.
I'm not putting them in the river.
I did not say that. I was gonna say, get your cat fixed.
Well, why did you instantly go to throwing your cat in the river, Jacob? Jesus.
Because it's Landon.
Yeah.
It's animal cruelty. That's illegal.
Yeah, I know it's illegal.
I'm not a criminal here, buddy. I don't do crimes.
You are a crime.
The only thing I've ever done that's criminal is stole an apple once, okay? And I was a child.
I mean, that's kind of criminal.
Listen, I stole a red apple from a gas station, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm going to what gas station? I'm telling the gas station you stole.
I don't know. I forget what it's called. It's not like a chain or whatever. It's just its own little gas station.
Yeah, all of our cats are fixed. It's just this one cat got outside the house one day, and it came back like 3 days later, and then we didn't realize it was pregnant until like 3 weeks.
You don't even have to fix your boy cats, bro. Just fix the female cats.
All of our cats. Let me say it again. All of our cats are fixed. The only cat that wasn't fixed, because we were like, well, all the cats are fixed, so it can't get pregnant, got outside. And it got pregnant from another cat that's outside.
Why didn't you fix the cat?
Because we didn't bother, because the cat usually stayed indoors. But I can't remember. Someone forgot to shut the door one day, and like 3 cats got out. And that being one of the cats, escaped. It was still missing like 1 cat.
You should always be safe and sorry and like fix and neuter all your pets if you don't want to like.
I mean, the safe bet would have to be at least fix all the girl cats, and then eventually maybe the guy cats, so they don't get other cats.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, though that's just extra money. Why fix all the cats when you only got to fix like the boys?
No, you should fix the girls because the girl cats would get out and get pregnant from other guy cats. So
yeah, but we're usually careful.
the girl cat.
Because we never let
Well,
our cat. We never let our
not
cats
careful
outside.
enough. You got one. You had to get one pregnant. Like, one's
That's
up
why we're
pregnant.
getting the kittens away. We already gave away well, we will give away 2 kittens. They just have to grow up.
Did you know that Left 4 Dead 1, most of the maps take place in Pennsylvania?
Yes,
What? I did not know that. I don't play Left 4 Dead.
uncultured swine.
For people who
Listen,
never played Left 4 Dead, it's a zombie game. You're playing with 4 survivors, and you have to survive hordes of zombies and infected that are mutated.
Yep.
is it like what kind of game? Like, I understand it's a zombie, but like, is it?
Hey, oh
Like,
wait, guys, give me a second. Future
Let's-
me. Just pop up a picture, like a thumbnail, like of Left 4 Dead 1, just in the top right corner. You know what? Do it in front of Landon's blank screen so they know he's just right there. Just like, Rapow! Yeah, right there. Okay, now get rid of it. Thanks, Phoebe. Okay, continue.
Okay. It's a zombie shooter where it's about teamwork, where you stick together, you survive better instead of just going out on your own.
is it like zombies? Call of Duty Zombies?
Like that, but it's
yeah, a
not
little
point
bit.
based, but it's more
It's,
campaign based.
Yeah, it's like you have to get from point A to point B without dying.
Okay.
I haven't played
It's-
Left 4 Dead 1, but I have played Left 4 Dead 2, and that is one of my favorite games.
I played both of them when I was younger. They're fun.
They are, especially when you mod them and you got SpongeBob and Patrick in a paddy wagon charging at you.
We're gonna have Peter Griffin when he dies, get launched up in the air like it's a wonderful day for pie.
Hi. Oh, I don't have. I have Peter. No, I don't have Peter Griffin. I have like the bomber as the Majin Buu
Boomer.
model. Oh, let's trying to see. Me and my friend, we modded the just crap out of Left 4 Dead 2 as far as we could do it. The horde sound for when you start a horde, I don't know what I can't remember what it was for Left 4 Dead 2, but now it's Mermaid Man going, evil, evil.
You need the invisible car, whatever it's called.
Dude,
There's a mobile.
Yeah.
I think there is a mod for the boatmobile somewhere. I think we had it on an old mod pack. But I'm pretty sure before we did the evil stuff, we had the scene from Steven Universe where it was Mayor Dewey's car just going, Mayor Dewey, Mayor Dewey.
It'd just be
Mayor
funny to
Dewey.
And he was saying, it wasn't loud, it was like a whisper. So all you hear was, hang on, Mayor Dewey, Mayor Dewey. And it was so hilarious because we forgot about it every time until we heard it.
Oh, it hurt.
Actually, you guys got any suggestions for mods I just put into the mod pack? We're missing a few mods for just some of the things like the weapons, the throwables.
I never played it.
Damien, what are your
Don't know
suggestions?
what mods there are.
You can mod the pipe bomb to be like a what was it? Monkey bomb. That's what it is from Call of Duty. You can have it as a monkey
Monkey
bomb.
Bone.
Hang on, hang on. I'm trying to remember. What do I have the pipe bomb set to? Oh, it's something. Oh yeah, no, that is for the Molotov. For the Molotov, we have it to be a fire charge from Minecraft.
That's actually unique. There.
And then when you throw it, it plays the song from Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't remember whom it is, but it's the I hope you die in a fire.
Fair, ninja.
So every time we found it really annoying because if you shoot a explosive barrel and there's a lot of explosive barrels, it will do just you will die in a fire. We found that out when we were just messing around and shot one of the propane tanks, and there was a lot of them stacked up next to each other, and I was like, oh god, that hurts my ears.
It reminds me, someone modded in every time an explosion went off, it played the "my leg" noise from SpongeBob.
My leg. Oh wait, no, we didn't have that. We had we had Homer Simpson as the charger at one point. Him and his like mobile car.
I've seen that. It's funny to me.
Yeah, but we changed it to SpongeBob and Patrick just because we find that really funnier. Oh. Let's see. I think our tank is Mickey Mouse, and he throws wads of cash at us.
Disney.
Yeah, and yeah, he's throwing Disney's money at us, and all we hear is just, "Hi guys,
What?
Goofy."
Random lines of dialogue from Disney.
Yeah,
From,
random lines of
Just
dialogue
enough
from
to
Mickey
fool.
Mouse. Trying to see what. Oh yeah, we got Daffy Duck as the. Who's the guy that jumps on your back again?
jockey.
Yeah, he has a jockey and he has custom voice lines too. Like, I can't do his impression, but it's like, "Come here." "Oh, I'm getting closer." And it's just hilarious. Oh, let's see. Who is. Oh, yeah, Joe Swanson. Joe Swanson is the witch. And it has custom voices too. I can't remember what they are, but it's from just lines from the show like, "Peter, let's go."
When
Joe
she
Swanson.
attacks, does she do the screaming?
I think so.
Joe
But dude, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. We see a Joe Swanson in a wheelchair rolling up after us, and I have startled the rich the most just to see this hilarious sight of Joe Swanson slowly waddling his way over.
Bro, what?
And you know what? Just for you, Landon, so you know what we're talking about, I'll make a Left 4 Dead video for you.
Definitely, man.
I think for the zombies, we have them. They used to be the Stormtrooper zombies from like that one comic, Death Troopers.
They're all dead.
Yeah,
And
but now they're the robot from Final Freddy Security Breach, like the map bot, cook bot, chef bot.
do you have the endos in there too?
No, but we do have one. Who is it? I'm trying. It's either Scrap Baby or Circus Baby in there. We have that along with I think Garfield. Not a stormtrooper. What are they called? The Clanker from Star Wars.
Wait,
The B1 battle droid. B1 battle droid. It's been a while since I watched the Star Wars. Okay,
how do you not remember that?
dude, I have to pull up my mod list and like
I
look.
thought they were just called droids.
Yeah, they're called droids, but the
That's specifically what he's talking about.
yeah, but the clone warriors call them clankers.
Yeah, but
Let's see.
it's technical.
Our grenade launcher is the crossbow from Minecraft. It's the firework one. It has custom
Does it
animation.
play the noises?
Yeah, it's from the same guy who made the fire charge. It has the same noises and custom animation. So when you throw the fire charge, you actually swing at it with a sword, which makes it go flying, which I find really cool.
That's actually nice.
Dude, I swear, some of the cutscenes go really hard because the modded characters. You know Damien, you know the one scene where they're at the bridge and Bill sacrifices his life? And they're like talking to they're talking to each other. We made the hardest scene with, I think, Garfield, B1 Battle Droid, and Callie and Mary from Splatoon just standing up on the bridge. Dude, it was so funny. Oh. What else do I have from that stupid modded pack? Majin Buu is the boomer. Let's see, I think we have the Doom Slayer sword as the axe.
That'd just be nice.
The katana, we have the katana modded over, I think, for Genji's sword from Overwatch. It has like a custom pull-out animation of him doing his ult.
Does it also play the noise or just the animation?
Yeah, it does the noise. It does like whatever. He says like, "I am pulling out my sword now."
The Japanese and then the dragon effect.
Yeah. We have custom animations for when we like come across like a TV screen or a computer screen. I think it's No, it's not Callie and Marie anymore. It's intros from Steven Universe.
You can make a difference.
You can make it right. I like how Landon's sitting there like, what are these idiots going on about? I've never touched this game before in my life.
I have it, bro.
Why?
Because I never got the chance, bro. When I was younger, I didn't even play freaking Call of Duty Ghost and Call of Duty Zombies. I was so scared, bro. I would go into the GameStop. I would go into the GameStop and see Call of Duty Ghost. I'm like, yo, That sounds too scary. I ain't getting that.
But yeah, you like Simon Ghost Riley.
Dude, I still get scared from Left 4 Dead, and I only get scared when I hear a charger or I hear a tank or a jockey sneaking up behind me. Dude,
Or when you're solo and trying to make it to a safe room and they're right behind you.
Yeah, dude, it's horrifying because you never know where they are. I got jump scared a few days ago because we were playing and Daffy Duck just jumped from the bushes right at my screen like a foxy jump scare. Scared the absolute crap out of me. Like, dude, I almost fell out of my chair. Oh, my friend was laughing so hard because he just heard me screaming, "Help! Help! Daffy Duck! Get him off me! Get Daffy off me!" You're coming with me now! Away we go! Oh,
Where's Peter Pan?
Oh wait, I don't think there is. Maybe there might be a Peter Pan. So me and my friend were playing the same day we played that. We were doing a custom map. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Get Out or something. We were waiting for exfil, and we had to defend from a tank, everything. So we finished up, and there was a charger. Just he climbed up to the roof. We didn't see him climb up to the roof. I turn around to the two NPCs that we had to help us.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss. So the charger, which is SpongeBob and Patrick, hit one of the NPCs and sent the other one flying out of the map. And they both died, and we were both at such critical health that he was just screaming, "We gotta leave them! We have to leave them! We gotta go! We can't leave Kermit and I can't remember the other one, him behind!" Like, it was hilarious, because all I turned around to see is our two NPCs fly past my screen and get launched off a building.
Just when you were saying that, I thought of the stupid
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, well, anyway. Anyone else got anything? Damien, you got anything else to share about? Oh, yeah, what about Left 4 Dead 2, Damien? You haven't said anything about Left 4 Dead 2.
Also, Left 4 Dead 2 takes place in Georgia, in the South, entirely.
I actually did not know that.
The Sacrifice is the only one of Left 4 Dead 1's maps that take place in Georgia. For Florida, not Georgia.
Takes place in Florida?
What about Detroit?
There's none in Detroit, as I know.
I mean, Detroit kind of looks like the map anyway, in some spots.
Well, one thing in Left 4 Dead 2, on the map, The Passing, you can have a unique dialogue with Francis and Rochelle.
Nice.
He'll say something about the bridge needs to be raised, and she'll say, "I'll kiss you if you do it." And Francis will say, "All right, it's as high as it goes."
Dude, that reminds me of this one meme I saw while browsing Twitter. It was like, if you beat him, I'll something. I think it goes along like, "I'll sit on your face," and he just like rises from the ground with the most serious look on his face, walking, and then he just walks up to like this big guy. I just imagine that with like one of the Left 4 Dead characters, but it's our modded ones. Circus Baby says to the B1 battle droid, "I'll sit on your face if you take out that tank." And the B1 battle droid just gets up.
Bro, what?
You gotta play Left 4 Dead 2. I didn't understand.
I don't know if I want to after all that.
Well, the main Left 4 Dead is just 4 survivors. Both Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 both has 4 survivors that are just normal people.
Yeah,
he modded the game.
People.
Yeah, I modded the game.
Yeah, you're playing as actual survivors that are.
Damien, for your sake, me and my friends got a custom map we were gonna play, but just for the sake of Landon, I'll record it and make it into a series. It's called The Journey to Splash Mountain.
The Journey to Splash Mountain. Sounds like a water park.
Yeah, from Disney.
The Disney water park, yeah. Because Splash Mountain is the ride name.
Yeah, there are 5 parts to this, by the way, so it's going to take us a bit.
5 parts.
Oh, I hate the fact that it's a full campaign, too. So, I'm going to remodel the characters into like a few different things to fit the theme. Like we're gonna get Goofy, Daffy, Mickey. I wonder if we can get Pete as the tank.
I think you can.
Oh baby, here I come.
Who's the like Goofy, but who's the bigger
Clarabelle?
Goofy on Mickey Mouse?
Clarabelle?
No.
Pete?
It's like, is it Pete?
Yeah, it's Pete.
Okay.
Have you seen the one scene where they're basically just cooking just drugs? It's just Pete and Goofy. They're like
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. I think they're like referencing Walter White. They're like wearing hazmat suits and they're like working in a lab. I don't know what they're doing. I just saw it because someone said.
Didn't Mickey Mouse come before Breaking Bad?
No, this is like
Mickey Mouse was in like the 1960s or 30s.
Yeah, it's like Pete and just Goofy wearing hazmat suits, like cooking something. Like they're just cooking. The only reason I know about it is because I saw a meme that says "Me and Bro cooking meth in our lab" on Twitter.
Are you sure Breaking Bad didn't just copy Mickey Mouse?
No, this is like from one of the new, like they CGI Mickey Mouse.
Like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Hang on, I'll just put a picture of what I'm talking about in the corner. Wow! It's there.
Jeez.
Okay, Damien, anything else about Left 4 Dead?
The Last Stand is not technically canon.
I do have one more thing to put about from Left 4 Dead. So you know how Bill sacrifices his life during that?
Yep.
So, in Dead by Daylight, that's how he gets to, the Dead by Daylight universe. He just, the tank doesn't, it is canon that he killed 3 tanks before he died.
And the fact that he did it just to protect the other survivors is badass.
Yeah, I think he also did it just bare. I don't know if I remember if he said he did it barehanded or not.
It was barehanded.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Because when you read his description, he was like, and then he slowly bled to death, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dang. Won't stop me from putting pajamas on him when I play Dead by Daylight. Oh, let's see. What? Let's talk about Call of Duty Zombie. What are you guys' favorite Call of Duty zombies?
Black Ops.
Which one?
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1. I kind of like.
Yeah, I would probably have to say Black Ops 1 too.
Yeah, me too.
Black Ops 2 wasn't bad though.
I think my second favorite, just because it's just really funny, has to be the one with the Titanic. And I just find that really funny.
I think Black Ops 1 is the first Call of Duty Zombies I played.
I think that was BO4 you're talking about, Jacob. I think. I'm not sure though. I haven't played it.
Not remember.
I think it's BO3 or BO4. It's one of them. That was one of the futuristic ones.
I made sure.
I think we talked about it before.
Made sure we're still recording. It's still my audio. It's still picking up the audio. It still is. We're good. I think I want to. I haven't beaten, but I've gotten close to beating the Titanic map, but it doesn't really give any instructions on what to do. Once you get like something, it's just like you just got to go around and click on stuff until you find it.
That's how most the stuff for the Easter egg, as it's called in Black Ops, in the Call of Duty Zombies stuff. That's how it usually is.
That's why I don't really like the new one, because it tells you exactly what to do, except for like the secret ones.
Black Ops 6 now has 2 separate modes, a standard and the directed mode. Directed mode tells you exactly what you got to do.
Dude, I don't care. I don't like. I'm still taking a pistol with me into the zombies game. I ain't taking an AR shotgun. I'm an OG.
Nothing's gonna stop you from doing that. Do whatever you want.
Oh. Let's see. What else? What else zombie games are there? Good zombie games. Actually, I don't really think there aren't really many zombie games, are there?
There's a lot. There's like a lot of indie games for sure, but I don't know.
There's The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Well, that's more like story based.
I mean, like ones you can play with friends and stuff.
There
aren't really that many.
Technically, Back 4 Blood.
You know what? Yes, you're right. I don't like Back 4 Blood.
It's not a bad game. They just did it poorly.
They did. And dude, I didn't even know it was coming out because I didn't even see it because of poor like advertising.
I only knew it because I looked at Left 4 Dead and every Left 4 Dead YouTuber I ended up watching was like, "Yo, we're getting another Left 4 Dead like game from the original creators of Left 4 Dead."
Yeah.
How wrong they were.
Talking about games, any games you guys are looking forward to that are coming out?
No, not
Do you
really.
see it's coming out this year?
What?
It's either
Is it
this year or
next
next year. I know they
Yes.
announced it last year. I don't remember what they said though in the
I
trailer.
think 2025, but I think they might have said it was delayed. I'm not totally sure.
Let's see. I can't really think
I've
of
been up to date
any
with everything.
games I'm really looking forward to. I know one game that is now getting hyped up is the next release of the Poppy's Playtime chapter, which is releasing tomorrow. But when I upload this, it's probably just going to be out by now.
I hate Poppy Playtime and
I
Garden of
don't
Banban.
hate it, but just for the sake of it, I was on like a game theory and I saw they released like a story. I was like, sure, teach me the story of Poppy's Playtime. It's got a good story if you sit down and listen to it.
The person who created only created because we got more characters in his stupid Minecraft animations. I'm not joking. That's literally what he said.
But dude, look at it now. Like God, the game people. I don't do it. Like when it comes to this fandom, it's like a 50-50 with the community. You either hate it or you love it. I'm like sitting in the neutral zone. I don't hate it, but at the same time, I don't like it just because of the community. Because half the community is just a bunch of little kids who just watch like those YouTube shorts and just see
Long legs.
oh my god, it's long. Oh my god, it's catnap.
I only know that like two characters of the main character and that character.
But when I'm pretty sure when the game first came out, a lot of people did like big content creators did like it, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Corey Kenshin did like it. They really liked it, and they explained they really liked it because of like the vent chase scene. Because that one, they said that was the scariest part of chapter 1 was the vent scene.
Imagine being chased by a giant thing that can just grab you at any moment. How would that make you feel?
Why are you asking me that?
Therapist.
What?
I don't know why I went with that.
So for the sake of it, I decided to play the first chapter of Poppy's Playtime just to see. I did like it, but the only thing I didn't really like that much about it, it was the first chapter was just a point A to point B type of thing. It gave you a direct way to go. Like you couldn't really go off and explore really much because all the drawers were locked and everything.
Well, that usually happens in like the first thing because you gotta understand the controls and all that.
The second chapter, I like that one just because it was longer and it gave like more like lore stuff. Like I went around, collected the tapes, watched the tapes. I was like, oh, they murdered children. Nice.
Murdering children is illegal, buddy.
I'm talking about the game. Talking about a game, not in real life. Not in real life. Do not murder children.
I know. I'm just saying. In the game, I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
But still, good game. I haven't played the third chapter. I watched someone play the third chapter just because I wasn't feeling up to playing it because I saw it takes like 3 hours to beat, and I didn't feel like playing 3 hours. But still, I hate Garden of Banban too. It's just a ripoff of Poppy's Playtime.
It's a ripoff of any game that came out during that time.
Actually, what is Poppy? Not Poppy. What is Garden of Banban even about?
You got this one guy named Banban. He's the red guy. And he owns a kindergarten.
Oh my God! Quickly, Ryan! Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up?
We're talking about Garden of Banban and Poppy's Playtime. Waiting for you.
I don't know anything about that. So
me either. I've been quiet this whole time.
Yeah, because Len doesn't know what me and Damien are going on about.
First, we talked about Left 4 Dead. Now we're on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to quickly run in town and pick up a few things.
What'd you pick up?
You?
Oh yeah, Damien. What were you saying about Garden of Banban again? Red guy, white guy, I think.
A red guy that has his name Banban.
Yeah, I only know one character from the entire game because someone sent me a meme. It's just the thing of a pink bird.
A pillar bird.
Yeah, that. I don't know what it is about, but I found it really funny just because it was staring at me. Like, I think it was captioned under something. I can't remember the caption though.
I sent one to one of our friends, and because I knew he played
You know what?
made fun of Guard the Band.
Future me, pop a picture of Ophelia Bird so people know what we're talking about. Oh, it's in the corner now.
What?
It's like randomly coming across Jumbo Josh,
Who's Jumbo Josh?
the green guy.
That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? We're talking about red guys, green guys.
Jumbo Josh is the big green guy.
Green guy and the red guy.
The red guy is Band.
Oh yeah, back to actually I don't know. I think I will play this next chapter of Poppy's Playtime just because they've got a budget increase, I think, and they made the graphics on the game look really good. I mean, it took them a year to make this next chapter. A year and a few months.
Just released again.
I need to play Skyrim. I tried to play the Skyrim, but I was like, where am I supposed to be going? I mugged someone's house and then they killed me, and I was like, oh, cool.
Mugged someone's house? You mean you mugged them?
Yeah.
Robbed their house.
Yeah. I took a piece of
He
cheese
got
and they
burglarized it.
I took a piece of cheese and they started shooting me.
He took
You mean-
a
And then I walked into like a place with like giants and I was like, am I supposed to be here? And I got like just destroyed by a giant sword or something. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet. All right, anyone got anything else you want to say?
Nope, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I mean, like, I know what Poppy Playtime and the other one is, but like, I don't know anything besides
Ryan, do you
the name.
hate it or do you like it or are you just neutral about it?
Well, I don't know much about it, so I can't really say.
Ryan, you should make a series on that on your channel because it's on PlayStation.
I
forgot.
don't know. I got a lot to do before I go to college, so
All right, so shall we get to the main topic of the day?
sure.
Well,
Yeah.
don't y'all answer at once, okay? There, Damien, I did the joke. I did it. Are you happy? Are you happy now?
No, I hate it. I hate it. I'm not happy.
All right, so today's topic of the day is zombie apocalypse scenario.
Yeah.
What would you do in a zombie apocalypse? So we'll start from, well, on my screen, we'll start from left to right. So first up is Landon.
No, I'm not going first. I want to hear y'all's first.
Fine, we'll go from right to left. Damien, you're first.
It depends. Like if it's
Okay,
like,
let's.
like if it turns out to be like Left 4 Dead.
Okay, so I'll just give
What
us.
if we make a scenario or something?
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Okay, so everyone knows what our hometown looks like. So
Yeah.
so the scenario is our hometown. On the news, you just got a broadcast that said zombie apocalypse just started, and they're like, get somewhere safe. What are you going to do first?
Lock myself in my house.
Good.
That's really it.
You're not gonna
Just
go.
wait.
You're not gonna prepare anything. You're just gonna wait for the inevitable.
Well, you pretty much already have everything you need in your house.
Yeah, but
Like, you got
what
food, you got
happens?
water.
Yeah, but what happens if you run out? You're gonna have to leave the house.
Bring something to keep to help. Like I don't know, like a gun maybe.
Gun. Okay, well, I guess that's Damien. Ryan, we're up to you now.
Let's see. First of all, I would leave our area because we live in a terrible area to have something like that happen. Because we got like massive cities are all around us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's go to Riverview.
No. See, I'm thinking go to an island somewhere.
Ooh, Ryan, what about that one island? You know, when you're going to Walmart and you look over at the river, there's
no.
one island in the middle.
You know there's a reason why it's abandoned over there, right?
No.
Because they drop chemicals and stuff over there, and then you couldn't go over there.
Perfect.
But people do it anyways.
Perfect. Already self-defense.
Well, if they can swim, then it's
Wait,
the
if
best
it's
thing to do. is
chemical,
go to an
if
island.
there are chemicals over there, why are there trees still growing over there? Shouldn't everything just be dead?
Not
Because
necessarily.
not everything can
Okay.
die of chemicals.
Not
Dig under
necessarily.
the river.
think there's a two-headed
Well-
catfish in the river.
Look at like Chernobyl, right? There's still trees and stuff all around there, and there's like radiation.
Wildlife.
Yeah, but there's also two-headed fish.
Well, I think it can be different because Chernobyl, because we in the U.S. we had something like I think it's called the 3 Mile Island or something, but
Yeah,
I don't know. It just depends.
It wasn't that bad.
Dude, I'm so surprised that there were still people who went inside Chernobyl and came just back out alive. Like, they saw, like, elephant foots and everything, and they're still alive to this date.
Well, you don't really die from the radiation. It's more increased chance of cancer.
Oh, help me, boy, help me.
Depends on how much.
So, what was the accident of Chernobyl again? Wasn't it, like, human error, or was it machine error?
I just remember it exploded.
Human.
Human, okay, I couldn't remember.
Hey,
Dude, when did they say that city is going to be inhabitable again? Like 300 years?
I thought it was like 1,000, wasn't it?
I don't know. I forget.
Because I saw something, it wasn't recently, but a few years ago, they said it's starting to become somewhat inhabitable again on, like, the outer perimeter. Like, if there's a circle, you're, like, on the very edge of that circle. That's how close you could be to the reactor without getting, like, radiation poisoning.
Technically, you still go there.
Yeah, you could. Dude, have you seen the one picture of the claw? Like,
No.
some idiot tourist decided to climb inside the claw they used to, like, clean up radiation stuff, like, radiated stuff. And these, I can't remember who they are, but they decided to climb inside the claw, and they got, like, really, like, I don't think they died, like, sick to the point of dying, but they got, like, really, really sick. And yet, people still climb inside that claw to this day, and a lot of people end up getting sick because of it.
I think you can go in the area, but you need some areas are like more radiated than others, and you need a.
Didn't that one guy from River Monsters fish it in, like, one of the things?
I don't know.
I think
River Monsters!
yeah, River Monsters. I think he was trying to catch, like, some two-headed or ginormous fish.
River Monsters. I haven't heard that since 2015.
Since he basically caught every single fish and there was nothing left for him to catch.
It was on the channel Animal Planet.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're straying so far away, but Ryan, let's go back to your survival scenario.
So an island.
Get an island, build houses and stuff on it. Basically, nobody's allowed onto the island.
Ooh, what about Ocean City? I mean, that's a pretty good island. It's a big island, but you can only get to it.
No, I'm talking like an island, like in the middle of the ocean.
How are you gonna get there?
That is
Boat.
Where are you gonna get the boat? Actually, you don't even know how to drive. You don't even know how to drive a boat.
No, I can find somebody that does it.
I mean, it's probably not that hard to figure out.
Actually, I have friends who has boats and stuff.
All right, so Ryan, what are you gonna do about food and stuff on this little island? I mean, if it's a little island, you gotta worry about food.
You can crop or make crops and stuff.
You're gonna need someone who knows how to plant.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Fish, hunt.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Everything dies.
I mean, you just gotta have good soil.
I don't have a green thumb.
I mean, like every once in a while, you can send like a group of people onto the mainland.
So, Ryan, what weaponry would you have just in case of like just any scenario, like a dangerous scenario?
Bows and arrows.
Bows and arrows.
Are you gonna make your own arrows?
Can.
You know how to make your own
No,
arrows?
you can. You know what you can do? Put a knife on a stick and make an arrow.
A spear.
Okay, so would you?
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Would you take anything from your house? Like, would you take any family members or just items of importance?
I don't got what item. Okay, I got katanas and stuff though, but like I could use that.
Ooh, you got katanas too?
Yeah, I got two of them, and I got one katana and like a machete. It's like really sharp.
Oh wait, hang on, I gotta show. I just remembered Ryan hasn't seen the shield.
Oh yeah.
Or you just edited Ryan's reaction as the beginning part was going on.
Ryan, do you want to give me like just a picture of a shock face so you could just do like a shock face when you see the shield like an hour ago? It's just gonna be a picture of him just going, oh, and I'm just gonna put, oh my god, gasp, oh. And people won't understand what any of that means until they get to this point in the video. Which is gonna be even funnier. Okay, so Ryan, is that it, or you got any other plans?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Alright, I guess we're on to me now. Okay, I'm gonna stay at my house, because you've all three seen my house. I have a good house. There's only 2 ways to get up to my house, and that's being up and down. I got a lot of weaponry. I got my Captain America shield. I got my 2 katanas. I'm pretty sure when it starts, I'm gonna have a lot of drinks and food, because me and my parents drink a lot of pop. Oh, not a lot, just we drink a lot of, like, Diet Mountain Dew, and so we'd be good on, like, drinks for a short time.
Unhealthy.
Do you know how to filter water?
Yeah, I know how to filter water. You boil water. Boil.
Not just boil, you gotta do some other things, too.
There is a small creek, Landon. You've seen the small creek next to my house.
Is it, like, good water, though?
It comes from above the hill, like, beyond the highway behind my house. So I'm guessing there's, like, some kind of spring up there or something. Because I've been down, the water is clear. The water is clear, so it has to be coming from, like, some kind of spring or something.
It could still have microbes in it.
Yeah, but what you do,
if it's up the stream, it might, like, get some stuff into it from, like...
I know, this is why you get, like, you get a strainer, you strain all the bad stuff out of it, and then you boil the water, and then boom, you got clear water.
I've seen all of your guys' house, and then let me tell you guys are in the worst areas to be.
Nah, I want to say Damien and Landon's in the worst. No, I'm in a good area.
Well, both of, like, all 3 of you guys live in town. Well, one of you guys live near the highway, so, like, if that's backed up or whatever.
Wait, yeah, you guys have seen. There's actually, you guys can't see it, but there is a gate, like a really big gate, blocking off the highway with, like, barbed wire, so I'm good from the back, because they ain't getting over that barbed wire gate.
The thing is, you have woods behind your house, and that's kind of like
I wouldn't call it woods. I just call it a small patch of trees, because all those have basically been cut down because of the new house that's been built right now. You guys seen the new house? It looks like a mansion.
Actually, in August, I'll be in, like, the worst area. I'll be in a big city, so...
Yeah. And plus, on an island. I want to say, I'm in a better spot than Landon and Damien, just because I'm on the border of leaving the town.
Oh, Ryan, you can become a division agent. Become, like...
Yeah.
Like, all I gotta do is somehow get over that barbed wired fence and get onto the highway, or just go up the hill underneath the bridge to get out of town.
See, Jacob, you'll be like that cop in World War Z, on, like, the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
You're gonna get onto the highway, then instantly a garbage truck just comes out of nowhere.
So, what I also plan to do, I plan on trying to find other people, mainly just my friends, like you, Landon, Damien, you. Because, let's be honest, a bigger group has a better chance of surviving rather than by yourself.
Yeah.
The only problem is, with bigger group, you have more mouths to feed.
Or you could just have just 4 people.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we would probably have more than 4 people, because, like, we have our families and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I think I got my thing. We got a lot of drinks. Food's just gonna be the only problem. Because we have animals, so I guess when the podcast, I'm just gonna let all the animals go, like, just have them find their own way in life. I think we're gonna keep our black lab, just because they're a hunting dog. Keep the hunting dog.
No. Do you know that the animals can get infected?
Yeah.
What if they do?
Well, it sucks to suck. We're gonna... okay, what's the name of that movie where they put down the dog?
Old Yeller?
Yeah, we're gonna Old Yeller her.
Old Yeller.
I'm sorry, girl. You served your purpose.
Do you know how to hunt, though?
Do I know? Yeah, I know how to hunt. Oh, remember we took archery class in gym.
Yeah, but
I was like one of the best archers.
That was the best thing to play.
It depends on.
But also not
moving. On the range. It depends on range, if it's moving, and if depends on what kind of animal.
Well, Landon, if you forget, we're human. We adapt and evolve.
Well,
I know, but animals, they can run away, and you don't know where they like. On certain animals, you have to hit them in certain spots.
Well, yeah, you can't always go for the headshot because usually sometimes the headshot doesn't kill him.
The thing with the headshot.
And plus, the thing with my house, I got a lot of like furniture just everywhere. Enough places for people to sleep.
He's gonna eat his furniture.
I'm gonna. AJ's gonna be the emergency food.
Cannibal?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're gonna turn into cannibal,
the only problem is gonna be power. We gotta get our hands like on a small generator or something.
The generator broke again.
We live next to.
Power won't last forever.
I know, but that's why we need a gasoline generator to keep the house.
Yeah, but the gasoline will run out too.
Yeah, but that's going to take a while.
Not really.
That'll have to become solar panels. Yeah.
Yeah, solar panel. There's also solar panel solar panel gas motors.
Wait, what?
What?
Solar panel.
I heard solar. Yeah, I heard solar, and then generators, and it's like.
I know
there's solar panel generators, I think.
Yeah, I know there are, because I know down at the school they have electric generators that last for like a good hour until they cut off.
Which happened once to us in class.
It happened to me 2 times. I was at like a volleyball thing, I can't remember, and the power went out and the generators didn't kick on until like halfway on, and I was like, dang, where are those generators at?
They're everywhere, buddy. Everywhere.
They're everywhere. So I think that's my plan. I can't really think of anything else. Landon. It's what?
You want to hear my plan?
Yeah, it's your plan. I swear to God, if you just lock the door and stay inside, like Damien, I'm going to strangle you.
No. Don't worry, Damien. I'll come and get you. I'll come and get you, Damien.
What's that cheering noise?
Yay!
He just got cut off as he.
When I was younger, I actually thought about like, what if we blocked off our entire town?
That would work because we are also on the river. We're on the river.
Yeah,
that easy escape.
You would need guards and stuff. Like,
I completely forgot. There's also a diesel train that runs along through the town. If we can catch that, if we get lucky and it stops during the zombie apocalypse, like at Timet or something, we could just easily hijack that and learn how to operate it.
Or we could just.
I don't think it would work.
It would work for a time being until it runs out of fuel.
Unless there's vehicles on the tracks, which is possible.
Which we could just push out of the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
How strong do you think we all are?
No, I mean the diesel, man. I mean the diesel can push it out of the way. Someone just if it's like another diesel, then boom, we have 2 diesel trains.
But the problem is, right?
Yeah.
You don't know if a train's coming towards you because there's people that have radios that tell you whether to go or stop.
Yeah, but during the zombie apocalypse, I don't really think there's anyone else going to be driving a train.
You'd be surprised.
Dude, it's going to turn into Mad Max.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Hey, y'all want to hear mine?
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Yep, we're here.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, but we're now out of time for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a...
So, I would probably add on to it later on, but like if it happens, I think what I would do is get in contact with y'all and some other family members and everything, and see what we can agree on now, and maybe I don't know, go out, find some like land that's maybe I don't know, but I would say that's a plot of land that's has like a lot of woods around it, but we can see. I don't know, like it depends. Okay, it depends our location and everything. Okay, maybe go get some weapons from the museum. I don't know.
Maybe get some weapons. How many people have?
I like how my idea is the most realistic out of all of your guys'.
What do you mean?
I haven't got too mine yet, so you don't know nothing, buddy.
Mine's realistic. Mine's just stay at home.
As long as they can't swim, you're good.
Yeah, mine's just stay at home and just prepare and just group up.
I do like Ryan's idea of the island, but the thing with that is you have to rely. It depends on where the island's at. And Ryan, you did say yours was going to be like out in the ocean.
You have to
Depends
beware
on
of
how
like
big.
storms.
It depends on how big the island is and everything. And then also, if you do, you got to worry. If you do go like to mainland, you have to worry about fuel with the boats and stuff. And
You
a
also have
lot
to
of other
worry
things go
about
into
like
it.
storms because if you're like sailing during the ocean, you might get stuck in a storm.
I
Boat
would
might
say
capsize.
the best. I think if you were gonna do an island, I think the best bet would probably be the islands on the river. And like,
'Cause
'cause what?
there's some islands like have you like there's a new movie coming out 28 years later,
No, yeah, I've seen it.
and
No idea what
they
it's
have an
about.
island, and it's only connected by a like a little what bridge or something.
Like a land bridge or like an actual wooden
Yeah,
bridge?
kind of like a land bridge,
I like land bridges.
and
Yeah.
that I see would be more like possible, I guess.
Yeah, I would like. I think an island is more easier to defend, especially if it's like. But the thing, like, okay, for example, if we like, if there's an island on the river, we go on there. The thing is, most of our food and stuff we would be getting would have to be getting it off the island and go looking for and hunting food and stuff because there won't be a lot of animals on the small island on the river. So
Fishing?
yeah, we can. You can fish
I
too.
would I would
But
not eat the fish out of that river though.
I mean, it
No,
No,
depends.
no, you
no.
cannot.
Well,
You cannot
You
eat a
cannot
fish
pay me.
out of the Ohio River. Do
You
not
cannot.
eat any
Yeah,
fish.
you cannot
I
pay
think
me
it
$100.
depends on what fish it is.
No, any kind. There's not enough. There's not enough amount of money for me to eat fish out of that
A
river.
survival
Ain't no way.
situation,
Five
Ryan.
bill.
A
5 bill.
survival situation.
Not enough bullets to give me.
You're giving a choice.
Survival situation.
Well, go ahead. You can eat out of that river. Fine by me, but don't ask me to eat.
But also another thing is like water too. And Jacob. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
If you're playing stacking up on like drinks and stuff,
Oh wait,
that's good for
guys! I completely forgot. I have something other than pop. I have 2 water jugs. Me and my family, me and my parents. I have like a water dispenser in my room, and they have a water dispenser upstairs. So yeah, we have
Okay.
just water too.
Yeah,
I
but the
never
thing
drink
is,
it, so mine's
that,
always full.
that will eventually run out, and you need to know how to filter your own water, get your own water. You know, get
I
maybe like
literally just told you I know how to filter water.
Can't you filter ocean water? Isn't it how
Yeah,
like yachts and stuff?
you can,
Yeah,
but
it's the same
it's
thing.
like a longer process.
Just get the water into a pot, boil it for like a few hours, let it sit, and then boom, you got clear water. It won't taste
Yeah.
good, but it still be clear and filtered.
But
your best
I'm also
bet.
pretty sure yachts do the exact same thing like cruise ships. They just get the water out of the ocean.
You know
Well,
what?
the best bet would be getting it from like a moving water with like a I don't maybe a creek or stream, but it has to be moving. It can't be stagnant. It can't be.
Yeah,
Just be
like the
staying
Well, the
creek
ocean's
water.
always
next to
moving.
my house.
Well, and it also depends where that stream or whatever is coming from. You don't know where it could be coming from.
Like I said, I think because I know out in the country, my cousins have like an actual spring that you can walk up to. They have like a
Yeah.
well that like dispenses it through a hose from the spring.
Yeah, it would be good if you have a well.
Yeah, they have a well. The well is connected to the spring through a hose, and it just like cycles the water through it. So all you gotta do is like put a cup under it, then boom, you're drinking clear water.
I feel like for the apocalypse or something situation, I feel like what I'm thinking right now is like go out and look for an area of land and maybe chop down some trees or something, build and do a ton of stuff.
Bro, I
But
think
the
he's
thing
in
with the
Fortnite.
like living in the woods and stuff, it's a lot of the woods can hide a lot of people and who knows what else.
And,
So it depends.
Bro thinks he's in Fortnite.
Bro thinks he's in Save the World.
I've never even played Save the World, bro.
Oh. Dude, what do you think other people would do during a zombie apocalypse? Do you think they'd try to kill other people?
Well, if they're probably gonna be like how Left 4 Dead treats everything, because if you look at
I
the
don't know
lore
Left
for
4
Left 4
Dead, so I have
Dead,
no idea.
If
most of
people
them
were
hate carriers, which are
if
the people that are immune.
if people were smart, they wouldn't kill each other. They group up with each other because, well, bruh, strength in numbers.
No, well, the thing is with people, it depends because people have different mentalities and stuff, and people are and other people. It's resources. Somebody has a resource and they won't figure out a way to trade or anything, and then people will resort to violence and taking it over. So a lot goes into it.
Ding dong, there's surf. Come and get it.
Shut up. What do you guys think the state of the world would just fall into? You think humanity would just go like extinct? Do you think there would just be a good
I think so.
population left? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd
Like
be able
Planet of
to.
the Apes.
I'm pretty sure we'd be able to kill like a good most of the zombies, thin them out to where they're not like a problem, but they're still generally a problem. I want to say a good 60% of the human population would survive, probably.
It depends because if it's like the Walking Dead zombies where you get shot and then you die and then you get back to life and become a zombie, or it's a virus.
Oh
type
yeah,
of thing
guys, we forgot about the scenario. Do you want it to be like a carrier, or do you just like you get bit and you're infected? That's it.
Well, Left 4 Dead does both.
Yeah.
Why am I so long Left 4 Dead?
Depends. I don't know, man.
Because scientists have said a zombie apocalypse couldn't really happen, and even if they did, our like tissue would slowly decay faster, and zombies would literally be stuck at like just a crawling speed, not even walking, crawling.
The most realistic thing to happen is Last of Us.
Yeah, that would be the most realistic in a way. Because that's mainly a fungus.
Do you think a zombie apocalypse would end in like a nuclear? Would they like nuke, let's say, the city of Manhattan if there was like overran?
Probably. They might probably do like a bombing run to clear out everything and just remove it all.
It's just that one
scene. I don't know.
It's just that one scene from Avengers. Yes, no, you sir. I will not bomb the city of Manhattan until I am sure my team cannot contain it. So, if you would please let me do my job.
That's even if the people that's on the planes, like the military, would even do it, bro.
Dude, they would. What do you mean? It's the military. They
would.
I don't know.
It depends, because if there's living people there and nobody's out, some people might be like, I don't know.
No, they would do it. They would for sure do it.
It depends. It depends.
Well, look, they didn't say
there's a lot of people that's living there, bro. Some people might be like, I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, they didn't say it depended when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all that.
It's for if it's for the greater good, they're going to bomb it.
One at a time. Okay. Jesus, bro. Oh, Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's say if they bomb it, it's going to be for the greater good.
Yeah, but the thing is,
if they can stop it, while they can stop it before it gets out of hand, then sure, they can evacuate as many people as they can before they bomb it. But if it comes to the point where it's they can't contain it, they're gonna have to bomb it.
Yeah, it's if I'm talking about if there's a lot of people living there, and it depends if they already warned them, if they didn't. It just depends on a lot of things.
I feel like a lot of people would stay behind just because, well, if they lose their family, friends, then they just feel like they got nothing left to live for now.
Well, if I have to sacrifice myself, I'll do it.
Yeah, I just imagine Damon riding the nuke to the Manhattan, just going, yeehaw!
Damon's just driving a car filled with explosives.
It's that one scene from that.
Zombies.
Yeah, it's that one scene. It's just riding it and just waving a cowboy hat, just going, yeah!
He cut out, bro, when he was doing that.
His Wi-Fi is so bad.
You guys love it when I cut out, because I can't hear myself cut out. You guys ain't cutting out at all. You guys are beautiful.
If it's like zombies or if it's just the end of government and stuff.
I want to say if
It would be all.
Nah,
Well,
hang on. If we're gonna be
everything is
realistic,
falling down.
let's be realistic about this. So, where would the zombie apocalypse start from? Well, like, would it even start in the United States? Because if it doesn't
China.
even start in the United States, then we're safe. Because they would ground all flights anywhere, like just anywhere.
But by the time the first case would probably happen, it would be too late.
Probably.
Because you don't know who you're a carrier, if you're
So
infected.
let's go. We gotta put a start point. So where's the zombie apocalypse starting? Like New York, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
I would say realistically, it would probably happen in like New York.
Yeah, someplace with like a high population and an airport. What's the biggest airport in the United States?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not sure.
I had never been on a plane.
I've been
or
on
to an
one once.
airport.
I don't know. So whatever that place is, I think that's where the zombie apocalypse would
I mean,
start.
not necessarily. It can
I
happen
want-
like anywhere.
I also think places like Russia would also just be safe because, dude, I don't even know that much about Russia, and it's like really cold. I don't think zombies would really survive there because of the freezing
Depends on what
temperatures.
part in Russia. There's warmer places in Russia and then there's colder places.
Yeah, there's this one place that's where it's like -0, like almost all the time.
Mom, die already, you piece of...
Whoa, Damien, chill.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Were you playing
On Call of Duty.
He's playing Call of Duty.
I'm playing zombies.
I'm leaving that in because we all we heard was die, you little piece of. That's all we heard.
I'm playing Call of Duty Zombies. I was trying to melee a mangler to death.
What is a... Okay, back. Okay, so yeah, for a second, let's just say it starts in New York. So all of us would be in like close to the danger zone because we're 3 hours away from New York.
You talking about New York or New York City?
We're
New
6
York, just
hours.
New York. Nah, hang on. Let me get my handy.
We're
phone
6.
out.
We're 6 hours from New York City.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Hang on. What about?
Oh, you're talking
You
about
would get
like
a decent
State?
warning.
New.
It depends on where in New York State, and if it's New York City, you know,
I'm
it just
talking
depends
like
on where
the
at.
Big Apple, like where you can see the Statue of Liberty. Go to.
Yeah, that's 6
Billboards.
hours away.
Okay, yeah, then there. Why is my maps not working?
To be honest, it could literally start in our own town or our own area, and
Yeah, it'd be like some
we
sort
don't
of
know for sure.
It'd be like what's that one game? Dead Rising.
You know, it could start in China, it can start in India, it can start in South Africa, it can start in Japan.
If it actually, like, if the zombie apocalypse or whatever happens, how long do you think it would take before humanity actually like
I want to
collapses?
say a good feel like collapses or go extinct.
Collapses, like where there's no
Collapses,
government.
I want to say at least a few weeks, or to the I want to say at least a few weeks.
I say a couple of days.
Nah, because that's more like on the
Because,
verge
like,
of
no.
like movies and video games. We're talking
No,
about real
think
life.
about it. Well, yeah, I'm talking real life. Think about it, right? How fragile our like society is, and like how everything is relied on each other. So, like transportation, for instance. Okay,
Yeah.
our food gets into the grocery stores by transportation.
Yeah.
Gas, transportation, like everything is relied upon each other. So if you just take one, kind of like a house of cards.
Well, that's
if you
talking
just
about
take one out.
That's like grocery stores and stuff. That's not really related to the government.
Well,
They use vehicles.
Yeah, they use like military vehicles. They don't use military vehicles to
Yeah.
deliver
Well,
food, Ryan.
the thing is, like, we get imports too, and so if our government falls, our importing would probably fall too.
Yeah,
And
we'd still be fine for at least a few.
No.
Yeah. I mean, we're still
No.
gonna have a stockpile of stuff they
There'd
imported.
be
Like,
that one person that takes everything.
dude, who's gonna
we
be
would just
moving
have to be
entire
there to take
shipping?
everything.
Dude, who's gonna be the one person to manually pick up an entire cargo crate? Because aren't those things locked
Landon.
too?
It's not that hard to break open, bro.
I know, but how are you gonna
You need a
move
crowbar
like
or
so
something.
many? You're gonna have to have like a truck or a van or something to move all of it.
Landon understands what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I get it
Like
too.
our way of life is like a house of cards. You pull one, the entire
Yeah.
thing's coming down.
Yeah, but I
The
still don't
thing is,
believe it will come
we
down in like a
rely
matter of
on
days.
grocery stores a lot, and if you don't know how to grow crops, don't know how to get water, don't know how to survive simply and hunt and stuff,
Take
we
COVID for
can.
example. When COVID started, all like shipments in and out of like the United States ceased and stopped until like a few days, and everything went back to normal. Nothing really collapsed, at all.
Except for mental states.
Yeah, except for the toilet paper. We were going
That
insane.
too.
I need my TP.
The thing is, I want to be the person as soon as it starts, because a lot of people will be going to the stores and collecting stuff, and it will cause chaos. So, and that is dangerous. So, I would say stack up before it even happens, bro.
I think the government won't fall. I think just people, citizens, will collapse before the government collapses. It will be the people that cause the government to collapse.
No, I think the government be the one that causes the people to collapse.
Dude,
because
the
a lot of
government will
did
probably kill a ton of citizens just to contain stuff, bro. To be honest,
because a lot of politicians, the only thing they care about is themselves.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
still, that still doesn't cause the government to collapse. They're still alive, like government officials and stuff. They'll probably be moved to the White House.
They would I mean, it depends. Some, there might be a few that will try to figure things out, but a lot of them will probably go with their families and deal with their own families.
Yeah. So
same with like the military.
What government
they care about?
Yeah.
Actually, let's separate the government from the military. I think the military will still be around even after the government falls because, well, they're well stocked in arms.
I think it'll be less. I think it'll be more like groups, like factions, kind of.
Because have you met anyone from a lot of people from the military, like even older people from the military, they're like super nice and everything. Except
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but except for the exception.
Survival situation.
Yeah, dude, they might let people into the military. Dude, they might let people into the military base.
The thing is, with that, their supplies will run out too, and everything that they get from the government will run out.
Dude,
and
I imagine
I
imagine the United States military would just send a tank out to go get supplies. Like, what's a zombie gonna do against a tank?
And they'll run out of fuel.
Bruh, they're not going to the United States to go find supplies. They're just going to like some small town.
Jacob, resources run out. Even
my god!
Listen,
you guys, hold up! I'm talking first. I know resources will run out eventually, but you guys are acting like a gasoline, car gasoline will run out in like a day. Like, who's gonna be driving like hours away?
A lot of gas and oil from different countries as well, so we wouldn't be having as much as we do
I know,
now.
but you guys are acting like it's gonna run out in like a day, like one day.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, at the beginning, a lot of people will probably be relying on the government, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to figure your own stuff out, because at the end of the day, you gotta rely on your own. You can't rely on other people and other things.
I know, but resources, if we're being realistic, resources will last a good, like, a few weeks before they officially run out. Like gasoline, stuff like that. Because the faster the zombies go, the more and more resources are just going to be out for grabs. Like, deep in zombie territory is where the resources are going to be more rich
Why are you saying territory like you're, like, fighting in World War II? It's like,
dude.
That's their territory.
Zombie apocalypse happens. It's basically World War III. It's zombies versus humans. You're
like saying that like they're not going to pass this line that I'm putting down.
Oh no, I'm like, let's take a map and let's draw a circle, and that's the territory where the most zombies have been seen, and where they are. That would be zombie territory.
That doesn't make any sense.
That would be a danger. That's like saying just dangerous. Like, there's a lot of zombies there that are not moving.
The most dangerous area would be the city.
Yeah, the city. So wherever the most zombies are where they're going to be the most resources, because who's going to be crazy enough to go that deep into just zombie hordes to get like gas, food, water?
It depends on how
when it runs out. When it runs out,
how far into it.
Yeah, people like let's say gasoline runs out and that's the only place they're gonna get it. They go into like the middle of.
There are other places that will have gas, like the places that actually make the gas. I'm pretty sure that is going to be, like, some kind of, like, hold up for, like a small, like, tribe of people. Like they
Yeah,
would
but
like
they would need people
they'll
that know
give
Like Mad Max.
that
they'll
doing
yeah
that.
like Mad Max. They'll ask for something, and in exchange they'll give you fuel for like cars, just stuff like that.
But that's a dangerous thing to do because if you have a really good resource, people would want to take that, and a lot of people will not want to trade, and they would try to take that over.
Okay, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about the
That's
people.
someone.
I'm talking about people who will. Like someone's got to realize, like, dude, we got an opportunity here. We can trade fuel for supplies.
But you also got to think people are greedy, so they'll want more.
Survival of the fittest, pretty much.
Yeah, they'll want more, and if they don't have it, they'll take it over.
Well, let's be honest. Humanity is pretty stupid, but we're not that stupid to be like,
No, we are that stupid. We are that stupid.
you're not that stupid.
See, the thing about Jacob, right? He always tries to find like reason with, stuff.
The thing is, if somebody takes over like a lot, like a military warehouse, and they have the supplies, they will want to use it to their best ability to get what they need and what they want.
Yeah, but you gotta say, there has to be like some people in the zombie apocalypse who start like trading outposts, like to trade for stuff.
Yes, there will be, but those people, they would be a target, and a lot of people would be going after them, and they would seem weak because
Yeah, just like
they're
Walking
trying to
Dead.
help out.
Dude, you just imagine this like this group of people like, dude, we're about to raid these guys so hard, and as soon as they pull up, someone just whips out an RPG. Like, you like this? Yeah, I traded it for some water bottles. Try me.
And even like, for example, people wanting to take over other people's area because it's a good area.
Dude, so technically zombies won't be the end of humanity. Humanity is going to be the end of humanity.
Yes.
That's why like
Every
every zombie movie it's like humanity versus humanity and not like humans versus zombies.
Which doesn't make sense. Like, God, people just got realized up. Like they could have in the Walking Dead, they could have stopped the zombie apocalypse before it got even worse. It was just everyone started fighting with each other to the point where they couldn't defend
Because that's realistic.
because people.
Yeah, because no one's gonna trust everyone that they
Okay,
know.
so moving on from
It is
whatever
human
the
nature.
topic was, where do you guys think if there was a stronghold for like people to come and go as they please? Where do you think it would be set up? Like Washington, New York?
No.
I mean,
I
there
don't
would
think it'll be
probably be a
anywhere.
lot of areas.
I'm not talking
If
like
it-
about a
if there
big
is-
area. I'm talking about like just a strong. It doesn't have to be big. Just big enough for people just to come and go. Like they're allowed to stay if they want.
Each state
Like
will
a
probably
homeless
have their
shelter?
own thing, but also
Yeah.
each like county maybe or set of counties would probably have their own area where people can go. But I feel like that will not survive. It won't survive for long.
It won't survive for unless they have land for farming and stuff. It will not survive long.
I see
People would want
the
to
most
take it over though.
I see the most realistic thing is kind of like how they did in Last of Us, where it'll start out like that. It might last like 20 years, but eventually they're all going to fall. Like all the strongholds and everything.
If you guys watched I haven't watched Walking Dead, but my brother made me watch a few episodes. There was just like one spot. It wasn't a big stronghold. There was only like I want to say a few hundred people living there. They had like room for farming. They had like a water collection, but they wouldn't really let anyone in unless they were for certain you were unarmed, didn't have anything, and you wouldn't try to let anyone in.
Are you talking about like the that town that has like all the houses and stuff?
Yeah, I'm talking about that town. Talk about that town that like had like some kind of zombie thing just sitting in there. Like some zombie girl or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
pretty, I'm pretty sure the only
Three.
reason that fell is because they had like government officials like running the town. I think if any stronghold is gonna work, it has to be like a council or just like everyone, like the people who run the farms, people who run the water, and the people who run the weaponry, and the people who run the gates.
Are you talking about like Alexandria?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the governor?
No, he's talking about the governor. Yeah.
Yeah, governor.
Where they had the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, everything had walls.
And
But
any place like that where it's run by one singular person is gonna fail. It's gotta be run by a group.
Monarchy.
Yeah, monarchy, because you're letting one person decide what, like, a life-changing decision, like to let this group in or kill them on sight.
your best decision might be to have like representatives, but the thing is, these people might get greedy and start, if it's a big enough community, like a really big community, then they might get, when they want special treatment. But if it's a small, tight knit community, it
Yeah,
might work. Then.
which is why I said if you want to come in, you have to do what they say, like drop your guns, drop them to the floor, and then we'll let you in. And then the council will decide if you can stay or not.
The council.
Like if you can contribute something, like to help farm, to help defend the town. You can't just be there and just laze around. You got to be working.
What if it's old people or
old
children?
People, I feel like old people and children have the exception just because, well, they're children. You only a child once, so I think they'll let the children just play with whatever toys they have laying around. The elderly, I don't know what they do with the elderly.
Dude, I don't
know how old they are.
Right. Let's say it's like The Walking Dead, right? And you let an elderly, they die, and then, yeah, I don't think they would be allowed in. Just saying.
Question? Are we in our scenario? Are we allowing, like, if people die, they just become zombies, or we're just saying if you get bit, you're a zombie?
I would say anything's possible.
If we're saying, well, like, if elderly people end up dying, I think what they should do is just cut off their head and then just give them a proper burial, just to make sure they won't come back.
I'm just curious. Do you know anything about zombies?
Dude, I don't know what we're going off of. Like, are we going of, like, an airborne zombie? Like, if you die, you come back as a zombie?
I mean, not much of it is different. All right, I guess, yeah.
Any zombie movie I have ever seen is that you cut off a zombie's head, they die.
So,
I mean, some like, even if you cut off their head, they're still alive.
Well, then
like, at least their head's alive.
Well, if that's the case, then that changes the entire thing because
okay. Before we move on any further, let's decide what zombie scenario we're going with. Is it like bite, airborne, infected? Like if you get a scratch, you're infected. If you eat something, you're infected. Let's set bases with that real quick. So what do you guys think?
When I think of it, I think of The Walking Dead, to be honest.
I do think of The Walking Dead too, a little bit.
But
the only reason is because now, since like this new offspring, like this off-series spin-off, they now have like different variants of zombies, which I don't think we should do that just because we'd be adding variant zombies.
Well, no, that would make more sense because of evolution.
They're mutating and all that.
Yeah, but at the same time, zombies are just dead. They can't really mutate.
Well, the thing also is, like, dead, like, if we're doing it where if they die, if you die, like, if you get shot in the chest and then you become a zombie, or if it's like an airborne virus and people just get it, but you don't die. If you die, you don't become a zombie. Like, it just depends.
Do we want to say that if you die, you just don't become a zombie? Because that's the more realistic thing.
Well, so you're saying they're infected or not zombies per se, because like they're still human. They can still starve and all that. So they're not really zombies.
Well, they're still I'm talking about zombies, like people who get bit, like whoever get bit. That's my definition of zombie. Like if you get bitten or scratched by a zombie, you're becoming a zombie. But it has
the thing in The Walking Dead, they have the thing where like everybody has the illness, but if you die, you become a zombie. So if does everybody have the virus, or is it only certain people that like get the virus, they turn into zombies, or what?
I would say everybody, but like the way Jacob's saying it is like if you get your head cut off, right, you're instantly dead. That's not how it really works in Walking Dead. The head's still alive. You have to kill the brain.
The brain.
Oh yeah, the brain. I thought. Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
They only cut the head off if they're trying to not make it like the head is disconnected from the body, so they can't move.
Yeah, but still, we haven't gotten any closer to figuring out what kind of like infection.
No, you just confused me. So I was like, why I was bringing all that up. I was like,
so how about for the sake of the scenario, let's just make our own zombie. Okay, so what do we want our zombie apocalypse to be? That's like real life. Fast moving.
I think fast moving because that's the most realistic.
There has been a research on zombies, like what would happen. Scientists say that zombies At first, I think would start out like walking normally like humans, but sooner or later they're gonna slow. The older the zombie is, the slower it moves. But the newer the zombie is, the faster it moves.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think let's keep that. Newer zombies are faster, but old zombies that like been around for like 2-3 weeks are slower.
So in that scenario, it would only take like a couple days before world ends, basically. Because nobody knows what's going on and they're running.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, if it also depends on like your brain activity. If a zombie knows how to run and stuff.
Okay, so in how to get infected, I think we should include that you can get infected by eating food, but only by food that like's been around zombies, like it has blood on it, saliva, just something from a zombie.
So who would be eating all that? Like, who would be eating an apple that has blood on it?
The homeless guy from the homeless guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which one of the homeless guy? There's
2012. When Splinter dies.
Oh, that one.
The one where they like start a cult and he's explaining like how these like mutated rat like shredder zombies came to be. He's like, I don't know why or for what reason, but this guy decided to lick the ooze off the ground.
Another thing we got to worry about is trading, because people might trade stuff that is infected with like.
Whoa, Landon, you're jumping the gun. You're jumping the gun here. We still got to figure out the zombie stuff.
I'm just saying, they'll poison our food with trading, and then they'll take over our stuff.
Okay, so are we in agreement that food you can get infected by food though?
Depends, I guess.
Okay, anyone else got any ideas?
Is it a man-made virus or man-made?
Yeah, let's just say mad science gone wrong.
Okay.
How about injuries? Like, what would be considered an injury that makes you become a zombie? Like, are we doing like you get bit? Yeah, are we talking like if you get like a tiny bite, a scratch, would that turn you into a zombie?
Yeah.
Are we gonna allow you to like? Yeah. Are we gonna allow you like to cut off your limbs to stop the infection, or are you just infected no matter what?
Naturalistic.
I think it depends. That's more like a science question. Like, it depends on how fast it goes through your body.
I think for realistic terms, because when people get like, like poisoned, certain poisons take a while to actually affect the body. Like, but some poisons but some poisons take a matter of minutes. So is our like, let's just say poison minutes or an hourly thing?
I'd say seconds.
Well, I don't know. Seconds.
How does it work in The Last of Us and Walking Dead? In The Walking Dead, it takes like an hour or two before you become a zombie. How does it work in The Last of Us?
Last of Us, it depends on where you get bit at.
Let's say
I think in the leg it takes like 2 days.
2 days. Okay, so let's say it takes. Yeah, I think let's go with The Last of Us. It takes a few days or just a few hours, depending on where you get bit.
Like the neck, it only takes like an hour.
Yeah, let's just.
Or maybe 15.
I like that. Okay, so if you get it on the neck,
if you get bit in the neck, we're killing you.
Yeah, but if you get bitten on the arm, you can get it caught off. Like, let's say the lower arm, but near the shoulder, you're just a goner. Because you can't cut off like the shoulder.
Yeah, if it's joints or neck or head, main things like your stomach, you're dying. We're gonna have to put you out of your misery. If it's a limb, then we can
cut it off and you're good to go.
But the thing is, with Last of Us, right? They have spores. I believe they release it into the person.
But
ours is more realistic.
What?
Like breathing it in, Ryan?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but like the zombie, I'm pretty sure in the show the zombies breathe it into the person.
Do zombies even breathe? I mean, since they just basically just get up from after being dead, do zombies even need air to breathe?
No.
Okay, Last of Us are funguses, so it kind of spreads through.
For the sake of it being more realistic, are we letting our zombies breathe or just having them not breathe?
It depends. Do they act more human or do they?
They act like mindless zombies? Yeah, let's just say they act like mindless zombies with one motive, and that's just to eat, just to feed.
Then no.
Okay, so they cannot breathe.
Actually, I don't know, because in the way Walking Dead works, some of the brain is still functioning, but like
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
the only brain functions zombies have are motor functions and just hunger functions. Because we don't
be
really
honest,
see a
zombies
zombie
are
do
not that
anything else.
realistic.
Any other zombie I've seen, like zombies can't talk. Zombies can hear, so zombies do have the ability to hear. But somehow
Well,
zombies can drown? Wait a minute, something ain't adding up.
Because
I don't
zombies
know
can't
zombies.
swim.
They can't drown. I mean, yeah, they can, but no,
They
actually,
won't die.
not necessarily.
Oh my god,
Well,
Ryan,
I don't
your
know.
island plan is now thrown off the thing. They're just gonna come at you from the
No,
shore.
no, they can't swim.
They can probably sink. Yeah, they'll probably sink or just stay where
Yeah,
they're
and
at.
they'll just stay underwater and just live under there, I guess, until a fish
Either
starts eating them.
float or float or sink.
Yeah, okay,
Won't
so
move.
zombies.
You may have to
Okay, so
cut
you
this,
can't
but
get
right now,
infected from it breathing in just the smell of a zombie.
you might have to cut this.
No.
But right now, my parents is having some issues because my mother's blood sugar is low. So if you hear screaming, there you go.
Okay.
Let's say you. What were you gonna say, Ryan?
Well, I said no. That's not the way it works. Smelling a zombie, it's breathing in, kind of like how mold has like a or
Yeah.
not,
Okay, I get it. What you're saying. How about we set it up like this? So you won't become a zombie if you smell if you're like a good distance and you smell it, like you're not gonna become a zombie. But if you're like up close and personal, and you like smell their breath, that's when you become a zombie.
So they're just
don't think that's
okay. Now I know how to
realistic. I
kill
don't
the
know.
zombie
Well-
apocalypse. We just throw breath mints at them.
eat them, eat your breath mints. Do it, you zombie.
We'll just get a ton of Coke and Mentos and just spray it on, bro.
Okay, up to zombie variants. Are we gonna have there be zombie like animals, or is this infection only gonna affect humans?
I mean, I think it's more. Well, it depends on the virus.
Are we
I
making
think
this?
it could
Oh,
mutate the animals.
Yeah, I think I agree with Ryan. Mutate the animals.
I think the animals can. I think they can be infected and maybe.
But would they be
the thing is,
interested
it depends
in
on what the virus
human,
attacks
or...
to make the people into zombies.
Yeah, but would they be more interested in like animals or humans? Because
all.
Yeah, because
Well, whatever they can get their hands on.
What about deer? Because deer are more, they eat like stuff off the ground, like grass and stuff.
Well, if
feeling inception.
I don't think they would care.
I feel like deer would slowly. I think out of animals, I think deer, like animals that eat plants, would slowly die off first. Animals that eat meat, like bears, coyotes, wolves, I think they would thrive more.
the also thing we got to worry about is if like bears or whatever. If we're hunting bears, we got to make sure that they didn't eat a zombie or something.
Yeah.
So we don't eat whatever.
I also feel that there will not be many zombie birds, because birds are hard to catch, because they're just going to fly off as soon as like something gets near them.
Well, it depends on how the virus is.
Yeah.
If it's airborne or what.
Is our virus airborne, or is it just like something went wrong and someone just got bit, and then that person bit someone, then they bit someone?
I don't know, man. Or two, or just four people in our room talking on computer.
Okay, so for the sake of it, ours is an airborne virus, but it's only airborne for a few days, and then it just evaporates.
I don't think that's how
That
it
means
works,
everybody has the illness.
No, only the people who are nearby have the illness. Like, let's say, if you're like on a small island and an airburst happens, then boom, everyone on that island's infected. But everyone like that's a few miles away, they're fine.
So this is starting to turn less realistic than.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like way less realistic.
All right, then. Well, we need to wait for the zombie apocalypse to start. That's realistic. What's realistic?
I think the most realistic thing is zombies don't exist. They will never exist.
Yeah, but if Landon, then we can't talk about our topic.
Oh, we can still talk about the topic, but we don't have to include it. It could just be governments falling and everything.
Change of plans. We're changing the idea from mad scientist to weaponry. So there are these things that dispense like gas, smoke grenades and stuff. Let's say they were testing out like a certain type of gas on people, and that gas somehow turned like the soldiers into zombies. but they didn't turn into zombies until like a few hours. And then by the time they realize, it's just too late. Does that work with everyone?
Yeah, I guess that works.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Because
Thing is, it depends. It would like when we're testing on people, are we testing it on actual like if it's
yes,
are we testing it in a war?
I want to, let's say not a war, but a small conflict, like somewhere, like something like Afghanistan, something like Afghanistan.
So
Well,
reason
they
why
kind
man
of
instantly went to
during
North
World War
Korea.
II.
Oh, hang on, what you
Probably
guys
World
say?
War One.
Yeah, but for the sake of it, it's just something they tested out in a small conflict, like something in Ukraine. Let's just say something in Ukraine they tested.
Well, we don't want to do all that
We got a
now.
ton of time.
Well, we're talking
We
about
got a ton of
modern.
time before it
Yeah,
comes up.
yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
let's just say they didn't turn into a
That's even if
zombie.
it comes to us, because
That's why I said.
if
That's what I.
people
Hang on, let me.
listen, if
All
people
right.
figure that out, they're gonna stop flights coming from that area. But like, okay, so if it starts in Europe, the only reasonable thing if it comes to the Americas is if somebody has it that's on a plane. But
Yeah,
it also depends on
that's why I said they were testing it, but they didn't become zombies until a few hours later. Like, let's say 5 hours later. Like, the soldier could have spread it to a civilian evacuating from Ukraine, and that civilian made it to the United States, and then that's how it gets to us.
Like
well, it
COVID.
also depends on how that person got it. If it
I
like
just said
the
soldier.
soldier, I get how the soldier gets it, but does the person that's dealing with the soldier is it?
Yeah,
did they
yeah.
breathe it in? Did they get bit? What?
Because they let's say, what do we want to say about this?
I think the most realistic thing is we get rid of the zombie equation after all, and the governments are just falling. The government just fell.
Yeah,
I
but we need
think-
to wait for it to start, and we need. Wait, oh yeah, this turned out how. Wait, how this turned into how zombies get infected? We gotta get back to how zombies got infected.
Your ADHD.
What?
Jacob's ADHD is what caused this.
Shut up.
Well, the thing is,
Actually, I don't even remember how this started.
we don't even know. I don't even. To be honest, me personally, I don't see how zombies are realistic.
Okay, hang on.
Infected are more realistic, like 28 days later, and like World War Z and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Than Walking Dead. Like
I don't know.
The Walking Dead, what they did, right? I think the director even said this. They slowed down the time of, or like the virus or whatever, slowed down the time of
Okay.
decomposition.
For the sake of just moving on, I searched up what's the most realistic way a zombie could infect a human. And it's through a highly contagious virus transmitted through bites or contact with infected bodily fluids. Similar to diseases like rabies, where the virus attacks the central nervous system, leading to aggressive behavior and eventually death.
Like the green stuff from Left 4 Dead.
Makes
Do we agree with that?
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we're off this topic now. What is the next topic?
But doesn't the thing eventually die though? We don't have to worry that much.
Well, that could
Listen,
take years.
Maybe I don't know.
How many people are on the planet? There's 60 billion or something like that.
That sounds.
I just know a lot of
I think,
Canada
well-
China has a lot of birthing.
Are we in the trillions or something?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking this
How
up
many
because I'm not.
people live on the planet
I don't-
Earth, Siri?
In 2023, the population of Earth was 8,028,504,258.
I was way off.
Yeah, Ryan.
Me too.
We'd be overpopulated. Okay,
China has population issues. Don't ask me how I know that.
so you become a zombie by either getting bit or becoming into contact with zombie fluids.
And that means like getting it in your face or eyes and stuff, not like just touching.
And when it comes to food,
Yeah,
you only get infected if like zombie blood or some kind of zombie fluid's been on the food and like seeped into it.
It doesn't even really have to seep into it.
Yeah. So those are the only ways in our scenario to become a zombie. That's the most realistic that we see.
So we can't breathe it in or nothing.
No. Okay, so Now off that topic. What were we talking about before we started talking about this? Oh yeah, like trading stuff and government.
Yeah, but people can still poison our trading stuff, though. We gotta take that out there. We gotta worry about that if this does happen.
Yeah. I feel like there should be a way to at least test the food. Like some scientist has to be alive and figure out like there's a way to test the food and stuff.
Since we're thinking about the situation, could somebody go to college and be a scientist so we can have somebody in our group that's a scientist?
Ask Jimmy. You probably should.
Ryan, you're going to college. This is becoming
He's
your task
going
now.
to a different college. He's not going to do that.
He can figure it out though.
He's going to what? An acting
Jacob, how
college?
about you become the scientist, Jacob?
I am already a scientist in my own way.
Yeah, testing explosives.
I'm the explosives guy.
We've been going about for 2 hours, right?
Let me check. The last
Might
time
be
I
like
checked was
about 2
Oh
hours,
yeah, we're
maybe
about to be
3
at
now.
we're about to be at 2 hours. This is gonna be our longest podcast episode.
Yeah. Yeah, because you cut it down to what,
You're
50 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, but now that we're talking about a topic that we all really enjoy, it's gonna be much longer. Okay, so let's see. What
We
else
can
would
go
we
on
have to
for days talking
yeah.
about this, bro.
Yeah, what else could we go on about for the zombie apocalypse? So we're moving away from the government and like trading stuff.
Well, we gotta figure out where we're gonna go, where we're gonna be. Are we gonna be in like wooded area, open area?
For the sake beyond this point, let's just say we're all four of us are just in the zombie apocalypse together, just us, no one else. We're not the last people alive, but we're just together.
Well, I'm just saying we're all going to die because this is the worst group to have it up.
That is true, Ryan.
The only thing we have
No,
going
that's
through,
good.
the only thing we have going for us right now is weaponry that me and Ryan can supply. Because I have 2 swords for like close quarter self defense, and Ryan has a katana too. But we do not have. Ryan, what do you got?
Well, I can't say.
He got katana.
He's got a gun. Guys, get that to deck. I got a Captain America shield.
I mean, we're in the U.S., so we're gonna find guns, buddy. We're gonna find guns everywhere, probably.
So we have enough weapons for all of us. So 3 of us get a katana sword, while 1 of us gets a Captain America shield.
That would probably be Landon.
American shield. What, Ryan?
I said that would probably be you that has the Captain America shield.
I am the shield.
I am Mr. America.
No. Did you guys see that picture or like that thing me and Landon was talking about like 2 days ago?
No.
Like him being the
the
nukes and all that.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's in our group chat. Just look at it later.
Okay,
But,
so
but I'm also talking about like where would we would need an area? Are we gonna go?
okay, guys, where
We need
are
an
we
area
gonna go? Where are we gonna go? That's gonna be exclusive, away from people, and safe.
I know.
Do not say my
Alcatraz.
grandma's house. Do not say my grandma's house.
Alcatraz.
Your dad's
Alcatraz.
house.
Okay, if we're going
I think
to,
that's too far away.
okay,
No.
let's say we do
Yeah.
go to Alcatraz. How are we gonna get there?
Boat.
Oh,
We drive. We drive there.
yeah, but what if
Ryan,
we come across?
Alcatraz is...
It's a prison island. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna
Get on
do
a
if
boat
like
of it, dude.
if like the roads are
Hold on,
blocked?
one at a time. Well,
Go on foot.
the thing is, we could just get boats.
We could. I think
Because-
traveling by the water is quicker than traveling by the car, because there's going to be sooner or later the cars are going to block the road, which will mean we're going to be on foot and we're going to be exposed to like just people
Yeah,
and zombies.
Are we actually gonna try to go to Alcatraz?
Yep.
Probably have to break in.
That's probably like the safest place to be in the world. Like, yeah, in the world.
Maybe, but because if we're doing it by boat, our river doesn't go directly towards the ocean. Well, it like goes towards Alcatraz. It don't directly
Damn,
go.
I'm
towards
bringing
the
up a
ocean.
map.
Whatever.
I'm bringing up a map.
Well,
Okay.
it connects right to Mississippi, and then I believe connects to.
Okay, before
the
we
ocean,
choose an end point, we need to choose a start point. Where are we all starting? Are we all going to be in Ohio?
Probably.
Oh, it depends on when, because then I'll still be in Pittsburgh.
Okay,
Well, it's
talking
not that
about
far away.
right now, we're all in Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, so most likely Ryan will have to come to us. So let's just say Ryan somehow gets to us. We're starting in our town.
You
They
act
are-
like I live like 5 hours from you guys.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
that's
Okay,
yeah.
we have a lot of places to go. We have Cleveland, Columbus, Pittsburgh, and West Virginia. I say we go to Cleveland because it also has a lake with a tiny island on it. It's called Palili Island. And you can only get to it by land bridges.
Oh, there is. We could, since okay. So if we take the Ohio River, let me look. Oh wait, the Ohio River. Does the Ohio River go up
Hang
the
on, is it
lakes? I
connected
don't
by
think
land bridges? I'm just so wait. Are these blue lines
Wait,
land
what
bridges?
is?
Trying to figure out if this little line is
No.
connected. But okay, I think it's connected. I think you can only get to it by a boat.
Wait. Oh, so are we going? Are we going on an island?
Are we agreed on an island? Or just somewhere else?
The Keys in Florida.
Okay, let's just... Okay, who votes to go to Cleveland?
I mean, we can because the lakes. I think the lakes connect
Okay, I also
to
vote for
the
Cleveland,
ocean.
so...
Like the lakes, the rivers connect to the ocean.
So
I
we
think.
got-
Yeah.
2 votes for Cleveland. Who wants to go to Columbus?
No,
No
that's
one?
like right in the middle.
Who wants to go to, let's say, New York?
Who would want to go there, man? It's one
Yeah.
of the first places to explode.
No.
Explode. Wow.
The
What
only
about-
bad part is we gotta watch where we're going in
Okay.
Cleveland.
What about Florida? And the only reason I say Florida, because it has a lot of islands off the coast of it called
If we're
the
going,
the Bahamas.
if we're going to the Keys, then yeah.
I think I also give a vote for that.
I
Okay,
think
so
a
we
lot
got
of people will be going to the islands and to Florida area.
okay, so we got 3 votes for the Bahamas. Are we all agreed upon the Bahamas?
I don't agree with the Bahamas because a lot of people will be going in that area. So
Well, I mean, it's like a vacation and the end of the world, so I guess, yeah, why not?
yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people will be there.
Yeah, but listen, a lot of people probably will try to be rushed back home to save their loved ones. So a lot of people might actually leave and before getting actually deciding to go back there.
I don't agree with the Bahamas. I think that's too dangerous.
Well, sucks. It sucks. It's 3-1. We're going to the Bahamas,
Okay.
boys.
We're gonna die, guys.
Okay, how we get into the
We never had.
Bahamas?
We never had a good chance.
sailboat.
Okay, so what we could do, we could get a boat, like Damien said, and travel along the coast.
And not Dan.
What?
You said Dan.
I didn't say Dan. I said Damien.
You said Dan.
I probably cut out for you. Okay, so we'll travel along the coast, but we got to find about where we're gonna start from the coast. Are we gonna start from Myrtle Beach, Washington, New York? Where are we starting from? Because we got to get a
The
boat.
thing with this situation is it will take forever to get to the coast, then get on a boat, go all the way down, going along the coast. That is gonna take.
Not if we get like
forever,
some
and
kind.
it-
If we get a speedboat and not a sailboat, we could probably get there within like a day, maybe a day.
No, no, that is not possible.
What's your reason for that, Landon?
It will take longer than a day to get to the Bahamas from if we go.
Yeah,
are we driving to the coast?
We're gonna occasionally stop to like rest and stuff, maybe sleep if it does take more than a few days. I mean, we're not just gonna one shot it.
I know. I'm just saying that will take so long,
Okay.
and we're gonna lose a ton of supplies. And
Okay,
that's
okay,
good.
okay, okay. We are getting so off. Okay, where are we going to depart from? We need to get a boat first. So where are we going to get a boat?
I just think going to the Bahamas is the most stupidest thing we can.
Oh
all
my
do.
God, we understand, Landon.
Oh
Oh my God, like
Listen,
usually
listen,
I'm
this is
making
my
this difficult. Landon's making this difficult.
My understanding. Okay, listen. No, I'm gonna say my understanding. If we go to an area, let's say we go to an area that's close by. It could be in the same state, maybe a state next to us. If we go to there, we're going to be setting up everything that we need, and we're going to have supplies. We're going to go there real quick. If we go all the way to the coast, that's going to take supplies. And then we go down to the coast. That's going to take a ton of supplies to get down there. That is stupid, I think.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, what comes to my head? Have you seen the 2004 Dawn of the Dead movie?
Wait,
At the very end, when they
Dawn
get
of
off
the
the
Dead?
rope and get attacked by zombies, that's probably going to happen.
Is that why you want to go to the Bahamas? You want that to happen to us?
Yes.
Maybe?
Maybe. Okay,
So,
okay, we're going.
Ryan's out of the group now.
Okay, so, and besides, we only have enough supplies for 4 people. So I say when we get a boat, deciding where we're getting this boat, we stop before we start going again. We go out, get supplies, try to scavenge what we can, then we proceed on our way.
If y'all are going, are y'all actually gonna get to the Bahamas?
I mean, it was a group vote. I mean, you're the only no in the vote, so yeah.
I'd rather go to the
Okay,
Keys.
well, I'm not going with y'all. Y'all can go. I'm gonna
Sucks to
find my own
suck.
group.
We're in a group. You're coming with us.
Look what I put in chat.
What chat?
The
God.
Discord.
See, I already got my own people with me. I got 2 people already with me, buddy.
Okay.
That's good enough for me.
You're left
Back
and
to
you're
the
right.
thing. Okay, back to our group. Okay, where are we getting this boat from? That's the first thing. We can't go anywhere without a boat. We can't get there without a boat.
Random person's already dead.
Okay, but we have to find a spot where we could get a boat from.
Which
one about y'all go to?
People got boats all
How
through here all the
far
time.
away?
Yeah. But what kind of boat do we do? We want a speedboat, a big boat for all of us, or just a small boat for quickness?
We want a big boat.
Big
I
boat.
said we get a barge.
The smart idea would be a big boat because
If we were
you
smart,
can store
like-
up a ton of supplies.
A yacht.
Yeah, if we were really smart, should we just try to get a yacht? I mean, there's a lot of rental yachts you could find at, like, docks and stuff.
Yeah.
The thing
But
is
no,
with
I'm not
that,
talking
is that
about, like,
costs
a-
a lot. It costs
Yeah.
a lot of.
I'm
fuel.
not talking about, like, a big yacht, like, something, like, for rich people. I'm talking about something smaller, something nice and small with, like, bunk beds.
Was it going to be like the hijacked yacht from going
Yep.
to?
No, I say like we get the yacht like the Walking Dead had. I think it would be fine.
Yeah, that might work, too.
Well, the thing is, it costs a lot.
And
of
plus,
fuel.
we wouldn't have to dock on the shore. We could just literally set anchor a few meters away from the beach, and then just have, let's say, me and Ryan go get supplies while you and Damien stay and guard the ship.
Why are you leaving with the? You're gonna leave me with Damien guarding the ship?
Yeah,
I'd rather
I mean,
have Ryan.
dude,
Like, I
you
would
ain't
rather
gonna,
have Ryan.
Landon, I know you, and you don't like swimming, so I know you ain't gonna be volunteering to go swim
What
to
do you
shore
mean
to
I
go
don't
get
like
supplies.
swimming? You said that.
You told me I invited you to come swimming to the pool so many times, and you said I don't like
Listen,
swimming.
I never said I did not like swimming. I never said that.
Okay, but still, would you want to swim and then swim back?
Man,
Well,
we should.
why are you swimming? Why not have a little boat that's on the boat with us?
Because that would
We should-
probably slow us down if we have to, like, tie a boat and then tug a boat with us along.
It's the most smartest thing you can probably do.
We should
know.
call this podcast
Titanic.
Zombies and Arguments.
You know what? Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Zombies and arguments.
The whole podcast is about
Here's a description.
planning our zombie apocalypse.
Here's a description. We discussed the zombie apocalypse, but we ain't surviving long because all we can figure out to do is we argue all back and forth all the time. Something about
No,
our
like
argument.
that-
That'd be a good name for the episode.
No, Landon and Jacob can't agree.
Dude,
That's
none of us
what-
can agree. Dude, have you seen how long we went on trying to talk about how the zombie apocalypse
'Cause it-
started?
Because
We
you
all
two-
argued.
Because of you two, you guys are like, I don't think that's realistic. Oh, well,
I
that.
mean, if we're being realistic, we're talking about real life. You got to be realistic.
Oh my god, and then we started arguing about where the zombie apocalypse started, and everyone was like, oh no, it can't start there, it has to start here.
I don't think we argued with that.
Dude, I can't even remember. Okay, so boat. Oh, we'll put it up to a group vote. Are we gonna take 2 boats, one big one and then one small one, or are we just gonna take one big boat so we can save
I think
fuel?
we need
I
at
said
least
one big one and one small
We're
one.
strapping a kayak to the side of the ship.
Okay,
just
yeah,
so it's
we need to bring. We'll
Okay.
find we have to find some kind of like small boat like with oars, so we can just oar back and forth, so we ain't wasting fuel tugging another boat.
Yeah.
Why don't we just get like a speedboat, like a little tiny speedboat? You know, like the ones they
That
use for
costs
like
fuel.
field
Yeah,
teams and
the
stuff.
only reason I say we don't get like a big, like something like that, because it's gonna waste fuel, because we're gonna be tugging something heavy behind
You
us.
underestimate how much fuel's in a yacht, right?
I know, but we also have to conserve fuel,
The thing is
because
how far away you are going, and it depends on how much fuel is already in the yacht too.
yeah. And talking about us, none of us know how to drive a boat.
We'll figure out. There might be a manual on board or something.
All right, so we'll take a small, like, little boat, and then let's say how long do you think it will take for us to get to the Bahamas?
A while.
Days,
Where we're at.
month, maybe a month.
Not a month, especially if we're moving along the coast, because we don't have to stop for we don't have to stop for anything. We can just go. The only thing
It
that
depends
should
on the weather too.
yeah, it will depend on the weather. If the weather's looking choppy, we'll stay, and if we're low on supplies, we'll stay even longer just to scavenge
I'm
more
gonna be-
supplies.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If y'all are driving a boat and first off, we don't even know how to drive the boat. Second off, we don't know how to drive a boat in the weather. That would be difficult, bro.
Okay.
Become the Titanic. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, let go. Oh, let go.
How do I drop a pin on the map? Okay.
You drop the
Dropping a pin from
You drop
here
the guy.
to the... I'm just going to say Freeport.
I think the most realistic is going on an island on one of the lakes.
Okay, my phone being bad. Okay. So I wouldn't say it will take us a month to get there. I'd say it take us at least two weeks to get there, 3 weeks, depending on weather and how many
Let's say a
stops we
week.
make. Okay, so once we get
Well-
there, since I have the map open, we are going to, let's say we'll dock at Freeport. It's the closest island, and...
Is that where we're leaving?
No, okay, we'll leave at... Hang on, I'm zooming in. We'll leave from
Are we gonna-
Washington.
DC?
Because that's the closest. That is the closest place we are from being close to the coast. Washington
What,
would be our
Washington?
Are we
go-to.
talking about state, Washington State?
No.
or
It's just Washington. Washington. It's right next to Philadelphia.
DC?
Oh,
No, Washington.
He's not. I don't think he's talking about DC. I'm pretty sure they're talking about the one in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
the one next to New York.
That's DC.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
DC.
Okay,
Why are we going there? That's the worst place to go.
because it's the closest place.
What do
Unless
you-
you guys want to take a detour and take a longer way.
DC is not. Well, wait. Are you talking about Washington by Maryland?
Yeah. We're talking about Washington by Maryland.
Okay, yeah, that's DC.
Okay, we're going there. We're not
Okay.
going like there. We're going to where we can just find a dock or anything. So we're going to be staying along the coast looking for a yacht.
I think
Right.
we should go further away from DC because
Okay.
DC will be chaotic.
Okay, we just need someplace where we can get to the waters. So Landon, do you have your maps open too?
Yes.
Okay, do you see the big, do you see Fredericksburg?
Yes.
How about there? Because that river connects to the sea.
On the Potomac River?
Yep.
Okay.
One of you guys should probably record your map so you can add it to the video, like an overlay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
take...
Jacob.
I'll take pictures, if I remember, and then put them up where Landon's black screen is. Okay, so the only reason I said Washington, because we probably have better luck finding a yacht in, like, a populated, like, a city than somewhere along in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know if we'll find a yacht there. I don't know. We'll find a decently sized boat.
We'll
You can
find a...
probably find one in Miami.
We could probably just take a small boat for the time being, get to Miami, look for a yacht, get the yacht, and then head off to the Bahamas.
Well, the thing is, we shouldn't be taking a small boat along the coast because that is dangerous.
How's that more dangerous than taking a big boat?
We should just move in a vehicle or foot, whatever.
So, are we getting a boat at like on the river, or are we driving all the way down to Miami?
Get an RV and drive all the way down.
We could try.
I don't. That is
Well,
dangerous.
Okay, how about instead of driving all the way, we stop at, like, periodic docks to see if we can find what we're looking for, like a yacht, what we're looking for. If we can't find a yacht, we'll keep driving. Does that sound good?
Also, we gotta see where if it has fuel too.
Yeah. And then we have to go and find fuel so we can just take fuel with us. But what we have to try to heavily avoid driving too far off the coast so we don't end up in the sea. Because none of us know how to navigate.
If we're driving there, we'll have to make sure we don't get stuck behind barriers and all that.
Yeah.
Because that will tend to happen if you think about it. Because they're trying to block off anyone from coming in or out.
We need to go to the lake and then start from the lake and then go the boat all the way to the sea. But I don't know. It could be dangerous there too. There's a lot of cities along that river.
Let's fast forward here to where we're finally at, where we want to be, and that's Miami. So we can start heading towards Freeport. Freeport is an airport. It's the smallest. Looks like one. Is it the small? Not the smallest, but I want to say second smallest, maybe.
Where?
Freeport. It's right. It's a part of the Bahamas. It's an airport.
I swear, I thought you said Newport, like the cigarette.
No. Freeport. It's right off the coast of Miami. Because if we get if we get that yacht, we
Key
can.
West is probably
It's either we go to Freeport or we go to Middle Bite K. Man, these names suck. All in favor of once we take over the Bahamas, we rename the Bahamas to something else. Shut up, Ryan. No one asked you.
I don't even hear what he said.
he used a soundboard.
Quite a noise.
Okay, we're at Freeport. What do we do once we get there?
I don't even know where. Oh, I see Freeport.
Yeah.
It's in Grand Bahama. Treasure Gay.
Yeah, okay, we're there. What do we do once we're there? It's an airport.
To be honest, we can literally just stay there, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There is a... Whoa, hold up, there's a resort. Ooh. Oh, there's a Pirates Cove and Zipline Water Park. Boys, I think we know where we're going first.
What, you think it's going to be like FNAF?
What?
Let's go to Pirates Cove?
No. There's a place called Pirates Cove Zipline and Water Park.
The thing is with these resorts, I feel like there's going to be a lot of activity.
Maybe. Y'all, we can also go golfing.
Let me see.
Fortune. Why does everything start with K? Or not start, end with K. There's Fortune K. I saw something else that ended with K.
I think it means something. Yo, let's go to Haiti.
Okay, so
let's go to Tahiti, guys.
No, I don't think we should.
Okay. So what do we do? So what will we do once we get to Freeport? Should we try to find a house, or should we just try to build our own little shelter?
I think we need to find it.
I think we should take over a house and just modify it to our liking. Somewhere where we can keep the yacht and the little boat somewhere close by in case we need to bail.
There's a lot of docking area we can go. There's Crab Cay. I don't even think there's houses on there though. I think it's just a little island. What we could do, I don't know.
Are we all out of ideas? I mean, we just completed the journey. I mean, we're there now.
So I think we should be coming up to the end of the podcast episode.
Yeah,
so going on
because we just completed our journey. We just went from Fredericksburg all the way to Miami and then Freeport.
Freaking, what is this island even called, bro?
What island?
Island where Freeport's at. What is that even called?
Dude, the Great.
I think it's just part of the Bahamas.
I think it's just part of the Bahamas. Okay, yeah, it's just Bahama. Okay. So, is everyone happy with our survival scenario?
No.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Man, you're never happy.
I think it's just stupid and a waste
That's
of supplies.
it, guys. We need a gun landing down.
Oh, I see how it is.
Okay, y'all hear the sound effect once the podcast is up. I use my soundboard to play like a ricochet of guns firing. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, I think I have the soundboard thing muted.
Nah, I don't have
Yeah,
my
'cause
mic.
I think I was playing that
I
one
don't
there.
have my microphone set up. Hang on, let me see. Did it pick it up?
Yeah,
Yes,
I have
it
the
did.
soundboard volume all the way down, so I didn't
Well,
have
I'm
to
using
mute
my
that.
personal soundboard on SoundCloud, so not SoundCloud, Voice Mod.
SoundCloud. He's a
SoundCloud. Okay, who's gonna wrap it up?
I think we should continue this subject on our next podcast.
Or continue it halfway and then like.
Oh
talk
wait,
about
guys,
something
I
else
got
we talk
it.
about.
So we'll make an. This is the realistic podcast. We're gonna do the unrealistic zombie apocalypse podcast next time.
The unrealistic podcast.
Yep, the unrealistic zombie apocalypse, where we take stuff from The Walking Dead, The Last of Us.
In our own imagination.
Yep, from our imagination. If not, we basically covered a bunch of like all the zombie apocalypse stuff.
Yeah, good luck editing this podcast video.
Oh, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
take
easy.
them forever.
Yeah, it's gonna take me at least a day.
It's gonna take about a month.
Nah, I'll get work on it as soon
An
as.
entire week.
Shut up. You know what? Just
You know,
consider that.
like,
Okay, guys.
It's not
Okay,
gonna be
guys. We're wasting time. Guys, someone wrap this up so I can stop recording.
For tuning in to For the Record podcast. This is one of 4 hosts, Brian,
I'm
and
Landon.
I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.